which is ridiculous. Okay.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you.
Why we say this is Khufu pyramid, and why we say, as an example, this is Samsung phone, this is Cairo. How we call names? Because it is written.
Right.
Exactly. Okay. So if I find written word in any piece, I'm going to call it this name according to the writing. And here is the question: is writing always true?
Whoa.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Because what can easily happen, like we have two options: something without writings, and I can add my own writings above it,
Right.
or something with all the writings, and I can erase it and put my new layer
Over it. Yes.
Yes. So it could be zero writings, or there are already, and sometimes both can happen.
Yep.
Zero writings, and then someone before me will add his layer, and then I come later and I add my layer above it. Okay. And this is very critical in the Egyptian history because it needs expert eyes to figure out or to realize the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why so many Egyptologists, they don't admit with this because they cannot actually see the difference. They think that writings which can be made in a way fit the style, that they see it authentic. Okay, so this is what happened. So many mistakes happen because of this, and because of also many evidences and many cases like Ramses II. Ramses II, everybody now, Egyptologists or if we can call people with alternative story, they admit that he had his name in everything.
Yes.
Even my street is called Ramses II Street.
See, graffiti. Ramesses was here.
Yes, okay. So, and now that list getting bigger. It was very limited on Ramses only. It's getting bigger. Okay. So for sure, writings is not the decent evidence. It's still good. Okay. We cannot deny it.
Start with
But
that.
it shall not be the only reference. Okay. So we found the name of King Khufu written here
Yes.
in a very, I don't know how to call it, unimportant or unexpected
Little object,
place.
was
No, it's one of the, we shall not call it room, but it's like a space inside the pyramid. Okay, serving certain function, but it will not be visible for anybody.
Yeah.
And no one, if we visit the pyramid 100 times, we will not see it because it's in a hidden corner. And it doesn't say Khufu built it. It say gangs of Khufu, gangs here like labor groups.
The work group,
Exactly,
right?
we're here. Okay? And that could be a label for any group of workers, even nowadays.
Yes.
Okay, some even a football team can call themselves Khufu.
Yeah,
And when we go to the Egyptian Museum, I will show you that the name Khufu became very popular
Yeah.
for the locals even. And guess what? It was the name I found 3 ladies called Khufu.
Oh, how interesting.
So 1 male now and 3 females.
Ladies.
Younger and 2 adults called Khufu. So it seemed that the name wasn't a regular name. It was like an idea or like a concept. That's why all of them loved to be called Khufu.
What does that mean? Usually a name has meaning to it.
Look, Khufu itself doesn't have a meaning.
Okay.
But they say Khufu could be a short name for Kunom Fwi. Kunom protects me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that is, so it could be a nice label for a kind of like an amulet or a kind of protection spell. Okay. So let's talk about the site itself, the Great Pyramid. It used to be the biggest building in the whole world and the highest also.
The oldest.
Yes, and the oldest. Yes.
Still standing.
Quickly, and I know I'm going to add more, we expect that Giza Plateau is around 80,000 BC. Okay? From 2 references. Number 1, according to geology,
Yeah, geology.
and according to astrology. Because when the Sphinx was, one day was facing Leu, and Leu was 80,000 BC in that direction, the line. Okay. What is this stone? This is limestone, the same like the bedrock. This is the bedrock. Okay. And limestone is a local stone from the area. We do have granite, but far away from Aswan. We have basalt, we have alabaster. Egypt has so many kinds of stones, but this one is from the area here. So we are estimating that we have 2,300,000 blocks of limestone. The smallest one, 1.5 tons. The baby.
That's the little one.
Yes. The bigger one, between 70 and 100 tons. And
Inside
they
the
are in
king's
higher
We can
layers.
hardly move today with our modern
And those
equipment.
are on the
Exactly.
king's chamber.
Look, lifting
Yeah.
can be okay,
Yeah.
but moving
Yes.
is not okay. Yes. We can see another layer.
Yeah.
We call it fine limestone. So we have limestone for construction, limestone for decoration, and this is the material we use it to make statues and artifacts. This is from the east side of the Nile, and we call it Torah limestone. This is new for this group, I didn't say this before. We have some weird discoveries here. One confirmed, one not confirmed yet, that we found fossils of two Jurassic crocodiles. Here. Let's go and see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
So
I
that
was
was here
told,
before anybody else.
I was told from a decent person, but both of us don't have the evidence yet, that they found fossils of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Here's one.
Oh. Okay.
That's very interesting.
Oh yeah.
The head,
cool,
and
yes.
the tail, and the rear legs.
What is it?
The
Sobek.
crocodile, Sobek, yes. But here in Egypt we have a big problem that the stories sometimes are not accurate. I was told that it is the fossils in the geology museum. So
Right.
I went to the geology museum and I
not
didn't see
there.
it. It's not there. But I was told maybe it's in the warehouse, not in the exhibition. Okay, it's still stored. So I still looking. But for sure we have, we found actually two. I don't remember where the second one, because you can see so many. But it was also very close to here. Okay, and for sure we found what we call it the mermaid, but not that movie mermaid. there is actual mermaid, okay, and it looks like human shape from a distance. But
Right.
when you get closer, it is more like a big how do you call it?
Seal?
Manatee?
You know that animal in North in Antarctica, like a sea lion,
Yeah, yes.
like a big sea lion.
Yeah, like a seal.
Yes. But why we call it mermaid, or why they think it's more like human? Because it has the skeleton upper part of human.
Wow.
Got it? So it's not
Yes.
like complete fish.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yes, it has ribs, and but it doesn't have a regular head or neck or
Right, right.
shape of human. But from inside, it is
the
more
rib
like
cage.
human. Yes. So in some of the stones like this, we found the fossils of the skeleton.
Okay.
Okay. So it seemed that this place, according to geology, will not add much because we are dealing with natural stone. So this could be naturally here.
Yes, already here.
It doesn't help us to date the place.
No.
But it helps us to know that the ancients who used such things to build it were using or considering this as holy things. And the word holy, I think was originally energetic, and then changed it to the word holy.
Yes. Yes.
So it was about energy first,
Yeah.
and then became sacred site. So like when we say sacred Saqqara, it
Yeah.
wasn't sacred, it was energetic site.
Right.
Okay?
The vortex or something.
The word pyramid, actually two words, Greek, pi and ramid. Okay, as Arabs we can understand the word ramid because we still use it, and that is one of the origins of the word Ramadan.
Oh,
You know Ramadan?
yeah. Yeah.
Ramadan is the month we do fasting. Okay, but originally Ramadan was called Ramadan because the first time Ramadan was called Ramadan, it was very hot weather. Okay, so the word Ramadan means hot or like great heat, something very strong.
Okay.
Okay, so Ramid, it means fire or energy again, and Bai means center, fire in the middle. So why they call it fire, and why the Greeks call it fire in the middle? The Greeks were not actually, they didn't know the truth, but they got the name or the translation of the name from the locals. They figure out what the locals are calling this, so they give it the Greek
They
name.
wrote it down.
Yes, like
Yeah.
the word Sphinx. Sphinx is a Greek title,
Yes.
but means what? Means the title,
Oh, like a giant?
the ultimate power.
Titan. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Okay. So it wasn't called Sphinx by the local, but they found that this is the meaning fit what the local are calling their stuff.